So we've just left the station, and right next to it, this is Topley Tunnel. So what can you tell us about Topley Tunnel?
Well, Topley Tunnel, as I said earlier, I know it well. Used to come through here regularly at weekends, going to the university at Sheffield. It's 6,230 yards long, which is about 3.5 miles, nearly 6 kilometres, 6 kilometres. But it goes under the estate, and the Duke of Rutland, when it was being built, decreed that there was only to be one ventilation shaft sunk on his land. So it's quite a dark tunnel and not very, I imagine it was very smoky in the old days. He also said that there'd be no, we've got a train coming through. He also said there'd be no construction during the months of August to October, and that's so it didn't interrupt his hunting season. So they obviously wielded a lot of power, these landowners, in the day.
So what did you not see, babe? Could you not see? Oh dear. So how long did the tunnel take to build?
Well, it started in 1888 and completed in 1893.
Right.
Right then.
Better go and walk those chips off.
Yep.
No. I've got a useless bit of information for you about this railway line and this particular bit of line. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, then this is where Jodie Whittaker made her debut as the Doctor. On this line here is where she crashed through the train, and that was one of her very first scenes, where she met her assistants. Just past this station. You'll probably not see it or hear it, but there's a biplane flying overhead.
And the signal's just gone down, so I don't know whether that's another train coming through or not.
Lovely building here. The sign on it says Padley Mill. So we're going to climb up now. The things you spot. Nice buildings just hidden away. Don't know what it is. It's got some massive cameras on it. This is some kind of machinery.
Valve house.
Is that what it is? It's got some massive cameras. Security cameras and
A valve house for an aqueduct from Derwent dams.
do you know that? Have you just read a sign?
No.
Oh. Quite ornate. Amazing what he knows, isn't it? But what have you spotted now?
We've got a double bed across the way, carved out of stone. Might be a bit firm, the mattress.
You sure it's double bed?
A weary traveller.
I thought it was the windscreen and bonnet of a car. It could be whatever
Only
you want
Harry
it to
Potter.
be. Really beginning to climb again now.
And just off the path is another building hidden away in the trees. And this one was a gunpowder store for the quarry, Bolehill quarry. So, hope there's no explosives still in there with the dogs wandering round.
Still quite dry.
Yeah. That must have the same fungus eating away the heartwood as the major oak. It's still alive. It's hollow in the middle. I think we're just coming off the main path just to try and get a bit nearer the water. I think we've lost one dog already. We're going down?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I think we should.
There he is. Just popped his head up.
would have been easier.
Yeah. There's a bridge across there as well.
Just look at the colour of the water from the peat. There is a bridge just down there. Now can we do it by gorge walking, you reckon? Not so sure, but I want to give it a go. I'm not going in there. I'm not getting my feet wet. I'm not getting my feet wet. I'm not daft. Can we go now, Keith? Can we go now? That's picturesque, isn't it? You all right? It's quite fairy tale like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Grotto-ish.
Yeah. we're back up on the high road. The gorge down to our left, right even. And we're just heading back up to the estate. Well, this is the estate, but we're heading up back to the lodge. Well, it does say it's 2.5 miles away, so bit of a walk yet.
You got a pen on you?
I have.
Handy.
Why?
I just wanted to know.
Yes.
Where? He's given me a pen. I'll not do it big. R for right.
It's a penny tree. Lots of pennies and coins hammered in. So we've only just looked, haven't we?
We've missed a series of geocaches.
There's a geocache 332 feet away somewhere, so...
It's got a hint. The hint is the last tree. Well.
There's a few trees to choose from, but perhaps it's as we go out, I don't know. No, it's still 300 feet away. No.
Dogs will have to go on leads. We're still looking for this geocache. And we've just come across all these old millstones. Now, they seem a bit out of the way, but they could have been cut, carved, ready for the mill that we saw earlier. Hey, you never know what you're going to find.
They're not the sort of ones that you could pick up and take home, are they?
You couldn't have them as a decoration in your garden easily, could you?
Not easily.
Be nice. But now we're here and the compass is pointing this way. The last tree makes a bit more sense.
There somewhere. 130 feet.
Shall I go up? It's really good having 4 dogs to show you how it's done, isn't it? It's climbed up a little bit now, you get a better view of these millstones. Let's go find this geocache.
Away. You think that might be the last tree? Let's go and find out.
Unless it's the first tree. Nice view of some edges there.
Earl thinks he's found it.
We found it, Bay. We found it, Bay. We found it, Bay. Bay. The National Trust didn't want a load of people placing geocaches on their property, but they knew how popular the game was, so they placed a lot of their own. And this is one of them. Though you'd think that they'd have better containers. This is just an old ice cream box that hasn't got ice cream in it, Bay.
From Aldi, by the look of it.
Yeah.
Right.
We've said before they sometimes have trinkets in, a little gecko or whatever. And a logbook. Thank you. Geocaches have names. We might be Campervan Tales on YouTube, but on geocaching we're known as Jackaroo and Wemnog. So if you do geocaching, have a look for our names, see where we've been. What, we're on the 4th of September?
Yep. 9.
I nearly put 10. So you sign the logbook. Make sure you put it back. Then you just log it on the phone or on the app. Geocaching's got its own website, and then there are different apps depending on whether you're on Apple or
Android.
That's the one we're on. Do you think I've got any hope?
No. I can see the future there before me. But it is, as we said before, geocaching gets you to some nice places. So even if we weren't here for a walk and we're just doing a bit of geocaching, you know, they're usually isolated because they, well, no, in the countryside they're usually isolated, aren't they? But
yeah, they are. Yeah.
There's round in the towns and everywhere, so they're very common. But,
there is talk, because obviously a lot of it is plastic boxes or whatever. There is now talk about making caches more virtual, so you actually just go to a location. There are some caches like that anyway, where you go to a location and find out information, but they are talking about maybe doing away with some of this kind of stuff as well, because if people give up caching, they often don't pick these up, so they've left caches out there and it's just litter basically.
right,
It's gone. Not too far from the estate now. It's over there in the distance. We've got to get over to that main road there and cross that. And then we're back at the Land Rover. Another enjoyable walk. Bit of variety in it. Hope you've enjoyed it.
according to the map, we've got two routes. You can go across the footbridge and straight across, The route we've got is actually taking us further up to the top of the valley.
We might as well go further up.
Yeah.
This is obviously nearer to the car parks, and that's where a lot of families come just to have a picnic and a paddle. The walk's just over 5 miles, so it's not too far. If you're in the area, it's one to consider doing.
Good girl. Now what do you want me to do with it?
Oh, I've lost it. Okay.
Come on then.
We're here.
Where are we?
We're here.
Oh dear. Don't give up your day job.
What's that, cooking and cleaning for you?
Yep.
Well, cooking.
Not as deep as it looked, actually.
No.
She missed it. She's not frightened of putting her head underwater sometimes.
We found that with a drinking bowl at home, haven't we?
Yeah. She blows bubbles. Come on then. You think all this is natural and everything, but then you see plastic pipes, drainage pipes, draining the land into the beck. So it's all sort of managed, isn't it?
It is.
And it's not as though that's done by the original Duke of Rutland. It's plastic, so it's fairly recent.
National Trust.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's the end of the walk, is it?
It is. Just one more thing to do now.
Come and find a coffee.
Yeah, I seem we've not had a coffee today. Just a pint of tea.
Yeah. Come on. Cheers. We finally got one. Just. Thanks for watching.